Imagine waking up to the roar of a Tyrannosaurus rex outside your window. You peek through the curtains and see a herd of Triceratops grazing in your backyard. No, this isn't Jurassic Park. It's Earth 2025 with non-avian dinosaurs still ruling the world. How did we get here and what would this world look like? Let's dive in. First, consider the moment the asteroid missed. Instead of a cataclysmic impact 66 million years ago, a hair's breadth shift sends it skimming past Earth's atmosphere. The Chicxulub crater never forms, global wildfires never rage, and tiny mammals never seize dominance in the empty niches. In this timeline, dinosaurs continue their reign, evolving into forms we can only imagine. Fast forward to the present. Our planet is divided into dynamic dinosaur zones, each shaped by colossal creatures and their needs. In the lush equatorial rainforests, now dubbed the Cretaceous canopy, browsing sauropods like Argentinosaurus stretch their necks above 70-meter trees. Their slow munching patterns sculpt ancient forests, creating clearings where sunlight nourishes ferns, cycads, and towering maidenhair trees. Insects glow bioluminescent trails at dusk, enticing small raptor packs to hunt in the twilight. The air is thick, humid, and rich with the calls of giant crocodilomorphs basking by murky rivers. Heading north, temperate steppes of the swift feet sweep across what we call North America. Here, ornithomimids, ostrich-like runners, thunder across grasslands at speeds rivaling our fastest cars. Their existence forces mammalian prey to evolve heightened agility and night vision. Wolves exist, but they're smaller, lithe, and often prey for packs of velociraptor cousins. Bison never evolve. Instead, compact pachycephalosaurs fill their ecological niche, charging rivals with dome-shaped skulls in display battles. In the arid expanses of the southern Badlands, bone-white skeletal mounds of Triceratops graveyards dot the landscape. The ground trembles as herds migrate towards seasonal waterholes, their massive frills catching the wind like sails. Predators here are Apex Allosaurus, whose intelligence rivals that of modern wolves, hunting in coordinated groups. These hunters patrol canyon edges, ambushing prey amid sandstone canyons shaped over millions of years of erosion. Climate patterns shift under dinosaur influence. Massive sauropod migrations stomp soil, compacting ground and alternating floodplains. Rivers meander differently, faster in open valleys, slower through forested swamps. Carbon cycling accelerates. Nearly constant vegetation turnover pumps oxygen levels higher than our timeline, fueling wildfires that burn more intensely yet leave nutrient-rich ash for new growth. Hurricanes still form, but their paths curve around dinosaur megaforests, and their intensity is mitigated by dense canopy cover. Human evolution here takes a radically different course. Early hominins appear around 4 million years ago, in mosaic habitats where arboreal life competes with nimble dromaeosaurs. The threat of being dinner shapes our ancestors. We develop bipedal speed, sharp problem-solving, and pack hunting techniques to scavenge dinosaur kills before they grow cold. Tool use is born not only from cracking nuts, but from chiseling bone remains to create cutting edges. Fire control still emerges, but its primary use is deterring curious juveniles of Ceratosaurus camped outside our caves. As Homo sapiens spread out of Africa 100,000 years ago, they encounter megafauna twice their height. In Eurasia, early humans share the landscape with feathered Uteranus, their filament-coated bodies adapting to cold Siberian tundra. Cooperative hunting involves driving herds of herbivores into sealed ravines, where groups armed with spears and lit torches wage pitched battles. This fosters language complexity, coordinating movements, sharing warnings, and conveying tribal lore about dinosaur spirits. Agriculture blossoms differently. Instead of plowed fields for wheat, ancient farmers domesticate smaller dinosaurs akin to Maiasaura for milk and armored dinosaurs like Ankylosaurus for draft work. Imagine plowing rice paddies with a beaked dinosaur cuffed in leather yoke. The low center of gravity and incredible strength make them ideal. Dung from these beasts enriches paddies, boosting yields and allowing civilization centers like Mesopotamia to flourish along watercourses shaped by dinosaur activity. Cities rise under the looming shadows of enormous creatures. In Mesoamerica, Pyramids mimic stepped mountain burrows of duck-billed hadrosaurs. Priests climb to read the weather patterns signaled by migrating herds overhead. In Asia, the Great Wall isn't built to keep out barbarians, but to deter herds of stampeding giant ceratopsians. Walls mesh with high towers. Lookouts flash torch signals to herd managers who guide dams to floodplains and redirect dinosaur traffic. Technology evolves sideways. With heavy reliance on dinosaur labor, less emphasis is placed on mechanical engines. Horse-drawn carts are rare. Instead, lumber is transported on the backs of juvenile sauropods outfitted with reinforced saddlebags. War machines are also dinosaur-centric. Chariot-like platforms mount on armored stegosaurs, while fleets deploy fleets of smaller velociraptor cavalry. Though generals soon learn that raptor riders require neural harnesses to prevent being eaten mid-charge. Medicine and biology warp toward dinosaur research. Your local doctor may refer you to a theropod center for bone regeneration studies. Dinosaur osteoderms inspire new prosthetics. Their blood's unique clotting factors advance emergency medicine. Paleoveterinary science blossoms. Human doctors and dinosaur vets often work side by side, sharing insights across species. Clinics stock antibiotics designed for reptilian metabolism first and are later adapted for humans. Cultural life centers on dinosaurs. Poetry eulogizes the first clutch care of dinos. Epic songs celebrate the annual migration of the great herd. And daily rituals include offerings of fish to piscivorous spinosaurids at riverside shrines. Children learn Mandarin and the scientific names of every common dinosaur before letters and numbers. Education emphasizes symbiosis. Respect the land and its masters, textbooks proclaim, and they will respect you. Yet coexistence isn't always harmonious. Climate change driven by modern industry compounds natural shifts. Factories pumping greenhouse gases weaken roof beams in dinosaur stables. Megavolcano eruptions send plumes that cause food shortages when herds misnavigate to unexpected grazing grounds. Conservationists lobby for wild zones where dinosaur populations roam free. But urban developers push back, arguing for safety barriers and herding corridors that slice through farmland. Fast forward to today. You're live streaming your hike through Redwood Canyon, where towering sauropods graze among ancient sequoia analogs. Your drone buzzes overhead, capturing the golden light filtering through needles, dinosaur shadows rippling across the forest floor. Comments flood in. Is that a juvenile diplodocus? Watch out, T-Rex track ahead. Your subscriber count spikes. This is entertainment, yes, but also a reminder that in this world, every human decision must account for our dinosaur neighbors. The lesson. Dinosaurs never went extinct, but we still almost did, many times over. Survival hinges on adaptability, cooperation, and respect for forces far beyond our size. By studying this alternate timeline, we see our own story more clearly. A fragile balance between innovation and nature, power and prudence. Imagine that roar outside your window again. It's not a nightmare. It's a chance to learn, to marvel, and to remember that we share our world with giants just as fragile and miraculous as we are.